You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
You kids are doing nothing but talk. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. And you think
she know me, he gonna drop dead. Headshot, I promise you he won't. Get up, Chris. Look, I can do this with my eyes closed. He gon' rap the A and he gon' make me raise a 9 slow. I'ma give 6 to a sandwich. They wanna slide though. Fuck, I look like losing to this bitch. Kikiana, I don't wanna battle these women. Nigga, you do. I ain't never lying or burst. Nigga, you do. I never popped a punk in my life. Nigga, you do. I don't look like sway in the morning. Nigga, you do. Last time you was here. The rappers on his gram thinking Craig sick. Philip Mark off. They found a killer writing Craigslist. I don't wanna hear no Craig raps. I'm here giving Craig facts. I promise you that Craig whack. Please don't bring Craig back. So is it Craig Johnson, Craig Bill, or Craig Jack? For acting bad boy, I'ma hit Craig with a Mac. I am.
Take over Bars Battle.
If you rap about my bro, I'ma slap the shit out you. Since you rapped about my wife, I'ma slap the shit out you. Since I'm feeling pissed, I'ma slap the piss out you. Heard he got that dog in him, I'ma slap the bitch out you. You went to Westchester. That's good shit. You doing documentaries. You on your Save the Hood shit. You ain't gripping Glocks, you spinning blocks, but it's some dead. Your man's got the ram, but you ain't trying to bump heads. Every time this nigga touch a mic, he acting usual. Lying in his verses, talking about some shit he wouldn't do. Whoever said you fire, little homie, I swear they fooling you. I'ma tell the truth to you. You really ass in the streets saying Craig bitch shit. Since the pre-law, I can guarantee that Craig snitch. He put a bunch of rappers on his gram thinking Craig sick. Philip Mark off, they found a killer writing Craigslist. I don't wanna hear no Craig raps. I'm here giving Craig facts. I promise you that Craig whack. Please don't bring Craig back. So is it Craig Johnson, Craig Bill, or Craig Jack? For acting bad boy, I'ma hit Craig with a Mac.
A few moments later.
Fuck, I look like losing to this bitch. Kikiana, I don't wanna battle these women. Nigga, you do. I ain't never lying or burst. Nigga, you do. I never popped a punk in my life. Nigga, you do. I don't look like sway in the morning. Nigga, you do. I don't need
Welcome to the 2111 Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott. And as advertised, I got Ty in the building. What up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on with you, sir? Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. Thank you.
Listen, you got me so excited, bro. So let me get to the backstory first. So where you originally from?
I'm from West Philadelphia.
Born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, like the Fresh Prince. Let me find out. Okay. All right. So now I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
But I don't know West Philly. Tell me how it was growing up in Philly and West Philly.
So I lived in, West Philly from the time I was born up until the age of about 14 and whatnot. And it was pretty much a regular inner city kind of experience, right? Most of my days I was spent being raised at my grandmother's house and whatnot. Both my parents at one point in time stayed there together. We had very, very humble beginnings. My mom is originally from South Philly. They moved to that house in November of 1970, right? I was born November of 1990. So about 20 years later, I come into the picture. My dad actually is from West Philly as well. I probably grew up in what could be maybe the greatest blessing you could ask for, being, growing up in the inner city, where I grew up in a neighborhood that was a very tough neighborhood, right?
Yes.
But one thing that I'm grateful for is because my father was from literally one street down and one block over from the street that I'm from. A lot of the older guys in the neighborhood were friends of his growing up or looked up to him and whatnot. My dad and my uncles have impeccable reputations in the neighborhood that I'm from. So it made it so that while I did have maybe my own issues or problems, as a man in our community, you got to stand up on your own 2 feet. You can't rely on the reputation of others. It made it so that there was a level of grace that I think I was given that maybe certain other people weren't, just because it's like, nah, we're going to leave Tyrone's. Well, they don't refer to my dad as his real name. They refer to him as what his nickname was growing up, but they'll be like, now we're going to leave, they call my dad Doctor. We're going to leave Doctor's son alone, whatever. Or they'll be like, we're going to leave Paula's son alone and whatnot for a certain extent. And I'm blessed to say that most of the friends, I might say most, all of the friends I had growing up there are still friends of mine to this day. When I was the thing that led to us moving out of West Philly, and it's just, you know, a blessing to have great parents, to be honest. When I was in 5th grade, I graduated from 5th grade, and then I graduated from Samuel B. Huey Elementary School. And then the logical school to go to for most people after graduating from that school was a school called Sayre.
Okay.
Sayre was the roughest middle school in West Philly at that point in time, probably. Wow. And my mom just desperately did not want me to go to Sayre. And at that point in time, I had like impeccable grades. I was pretty much like a straight A student at that point in time. Because one thing that my mom did not play, she did not play about that school. She just really didn't. And when I didn't get into other schools, and I didn't get into other schools just for some of the most idiotic reasons, to be honest. Like one school had like a lottery where they put like names into like a raffle.
They used to do that, yes.
Yeah, and then I didn't get picked despite me being a better student than maybe some of these other kids. My mom just was like, yo, you're not going to this school.
Right.
My mom said, I sat in the car when she transferred me out to school, and she was like, she had went in there for maybe 30 minutes and seen 3 or 4 fights. Like it was one of them type of, it was one of them type of schools, to be honest. And for me growing up, I just figured, all right, I just go there. I end up going to West Philly High. It just is what it is. And they literally they use a cousin of mine's address, and they let me use their address so I can go to school in the suburbs. They would drive me every day for 2 years straight from West Philly to the suburbs so I can get a better education. On the new project that I'm coming out with, I talk about that in one of the songs. Then when I became too much of a handful for my cousin, right around 7th grade, my cousin was like, I don't know if I can do this another year, because again, I'm from Philly. I'm not used to really having to ask to go outside. I'm not really used to having to be like, oh, I'm going here and then I can't go nowhere else. And in hindsight, being older, it's like, yo, that person's not my parent. You know, people are a lot more cautious with other people's children. I'm not understanding that at the age I was at about 11 or 12. So then my grandparents on my dad's side, they step in and whatnot. And they're like, well, he can come. They lived in like the next suburb over from where I was going to school. And then they were like, yo, he can come use our address for like a year. So for 3 years straight, I was back and forth from West Philly to the suburbs every day. And then the next year after that, when I got to 9th grade, is when my family eventually moved. We moved to a suburb called Yaton and whatnot. Okay. And a lot of that had to deal with them wanting me to get a better education, to be honest.
No doubt.
And to stay out of trouble. Because
yeah,
at about 5th grade, a lot of my homies that I was friends with, you know, that's around that age where, you feel what I'm saying, they started getting into the mix for other stuff. And I think the biggest thing that kind of kept me out of trouble was us moving away, because I didn't have a cell phone then.
Oh, wow.
Didn't have a cell phone or nothing like that. This is literally like 2005-ish. So that created a little bit of separation, especially from me and one of my childhood best friends. His name was Melvin, right? And we, as kids, we not the best of leaders. Like what my friends was into, I'm not going to lie, I was loyal to a fault as a young man.
Yeah.
I would have been doing everything my friends was doing.
Check that out.
Yeah. And the biggest difference moving to the suburbs was the kids in the suburbs, they wasn't on what a lot of my friends was on at a younger age. They started doing maybe things later. So it made it so that I was able to just stay out of trouble and figure out who I wanted to be as a person in a way that maybe I would not have been able to do had we not moved.
Check that out. Let me give you one little thing. Let me tell you why. Because, you know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny you telling me this story because, you know, we look at the Fresh Prince. It's kind of similar because they wanted to get you an education. They wanted better for you. And they knew you couldn't be in that neighborhood, in that school. So they said, you know what, we're going to bus you somewhere else. Have you live somewhere else so you can get a better. Listen, that's some great parents you got there, brother.
I'm extremely grateful for them. I know we haven't gotten to the catalog a little bit, but my dad actually, my dad's a reverend, and he does a sermon on my debut project, the project that's about to come out next week. My mom narrates the project.
What?
So yeah, but I have great parents that are extremely invested in me and my little brother, and that's probably one of the biggest differences between how maybe me and some of my cousins or me and some of my friends I grew up with turned out. Like all my cousins love my parents. All my friends love my parents because they great people. And my parents are from, a certain cloth and a certain era. Both my parents were born in 1958. My mom is from the projects in South Philly, and my dad is from the hood in West Philly. And
there it is.
My dad eventually ended up being a Marine. My mom graduated from one of like the best schools in Philly, but it's like those humble beginnings and being from that era, people from that era just built different. It's a different level of class, different level of etiquette. It's just different.
Exactly. It's definitely different. So now what I wanted to know, again, black man, proud black man, good parents. You actually graduated from college, bro.
Yes,
First of all, I'm gonna give you a round of applause and I'm gonna talk to you about it because again, this is something that we have to salute. Right? All that that hard work that your parents put into you actually paid the hell off.
Yeah.
You understand? So talk to me about going to St. Joseph's.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Going to St. Joe's was very eye-opening to me for what the real world is. Like I'm fortunate, and a lot of black people might not have this experience. Elementary school, middle school, and high school, the schools I went to was predominantly black. I went to schools that were literally like maybe 97, 98% black. I didn't get my first white classmate until 6th grade, going to school in like the suburbs. And even then in the suburbs, that suburban area was literally cultivated by black people. I didn't have a lot of white classmates. I didn't know what it was like to be a minority, in all honesty, until I got to St. Joe's. When I got accepted and I went for admitted students day, it was me, it was my cousin Herman, my mom. My mom actually worked at St. Joe's whatnot. And she has her bachelor's from St. Joe's. My dad, he has his accounting degree. He has a bachelor's from UPenn and whatnot. So education was a very, very big thing. My dad even has a master's in divinity from Palmer Seminary out here. So education was always a big thing in my family, no matter what you did. That's something that my mom was very, very serious about. And going to St. Joe's was just different. St. Joe's is only about 4% black.
Yes, it is. So
being at that school and having to navigate different things allowed me to no longer be as closed-minded as I was, because I'm young for my years. So when I started college, I was 17. I didn't turn 18 until towards the end of my first semester of college. Right. So at 17 years old, I was extremely like closed-minded because I'm like any other kid from Philly for real. And being there and feeling like things should go a certain way for people that look like me, and then getting rhetoric or opposition or buck back at whatever it made it so that I had to look at times when I was in high school and I was like, all right, here's the times when me being a black person, when I was the majority, that I didn't really listen to other people when they were the minority. And it ain't the best of fits. Yeah. Like, we should always listen to everybody and whatnot. And I got the ability to really figure out who I wanted to be as a person and find myself, which I think is a big thing in that time frame, because I was at St. Joe's from the time I was 17 to the time I was 21. You learn to deal with certain things. Like I didn't know what it was like to fall in love and be in love until then. I didn't know I had terrible conflict resolution skills as a 17-year-old at that point in time, because what 17-year-old does. There's a lot of things that I feel like you learn during that time frame of life that really allows you to grow and mature as a man or a woman. And depending on where you are and what you learn in that time frame will indicate a lot about who you will be in the future. And I think being there at that school was probably like one of the best things for me, because not only did I get a great education, right? Because St. Joe's is a private institution, I had a lot of family members that felt like I went away to school. Like they thought I went, they like St. Joe's in West Philly. They don't know, like I'm still around here for real. And I didn't have to worry about issues with maybe like family members or friends or stuff like that. I got to be in a new environment. And I didn't have to worry about, sometimes our past and our history follows us everywhere. I got to have a clean slate. And sometimes for you, that's the best thing possible, especially at that age when you don't really know the road at 17. You think you do, but you don't. So trying to figure out who I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, how I wanted my life to pan out and stuff like that kind of all occurred there. And I'm extremely, extremely grateful for having gone to school there, because since graduating college, I'm be honest with you, I've had two jobs, two real jobs, right?
Yeah.
Both the people that hired me are alumni from St. Joe's.
Check that out.
So being at that school has made a world of difference for what my quality of life has been and some of the goals I was able to accomplish.
Exactly. Listen. Now, first off, again, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You know, accomplishing goals, but you seem very goal oriented. Like you set goals and you try to conquer those goals. That's a beautiful way to be. And what I've noticed is that right after that, you start really getting to your music.
Yeah.
You understand? So now I'm looking at your bio or whatever, and you said you opened up for Travis Scott.
Yeah. So this would have been maybe a year after I graduated from college.
Check that out.
Yeah, they had a thing. It was called the Foxtail Festival. I believe they still have it. It's like a lot bigger now, but that was their like very first time having the festival. And they partnered up with these guys. At that point in time, they were called the Broad Street Music Group, but now they're called Rec Philly. It's a very, very big thing out here in Philly and whatnot. And
I heard of that.
They had a contest.
I
think the contest is called like How Bad Do You Want It and whatnot.
Nice.
And at that point in time, you know, smack cam videos were really popular. Vine and everything was popular. And I remember posting a funny video where I was like, yo, if I win the contest and I get to open up for Travis Scott, I will do a smack cam video with my grandmother. And everybody ran to like the video. So I ended up winning the contest. But then people didn't know that, like, I'm clearly not about to smack my grandmother's anniversary. So, and it's funny because I've recently posted that video. It would have been 2 days ago because my grandmom's birthday, God rest her soul, was on the 21st. And people was waiting to see the video. Like, all right, you won, what you going to do? So the video opens up and I go, you already know what time it is. And I show my grandma on the camera and it's me and my little brother. And I go smack cam. And then the camera cuts to me being bent over my grandma's knee, getting a spanking. And she like, I told you not to do it. It's like people like love that video to this day. Because if you know my grandma main play. If you know, you know.
I know that's right.
And whatnot. But I won that contest and I got to perform at this festival. And the headliners for the festival was Travis Scott and Machine Gun Kelly. They were the headliners for the festival. And it was a super dope experience. That was my first time being a part of a show where a bigger act was there. And seeing him perform was like, I learned a lot that day because I was like, nah, it's different. It's levels.
It's real.
Like,
yeah.
Levels. Like,
definitely.
These are professionals for a reason.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
It was a great experience. I still got pictures from that day. It was one of the greatest experiences ever. I
know that's right. So now what I want to do, okay, as everybody saw, that battle,
yes,
we're going to talk about Takeover Files. Listen, that battle generated over 20 million views.
Yes, sir.
That was only the first round. That's what people don't understand. First round. To me, that was a TKO. I really didn't even want to listen to the second one. Makes no sense. It's over. Doesn't matter what he say. Yeah. And all jokes aside, I want to know something about that.
Okay.
Behind the scenes. Did you know Craig, Bill?
So I'm gonna be honest with you, right? There's as of right now, there's only one round. We're in talks on whether or not a round 2 is actually going to happen. Most of the people on my side kind of is like, they're kind of like you, where it's like, yo, that's a KO and whatnot. No, I did not know him prior to that. That battle was my first day meeting him. The only interaction that me and him had prior to that was a phone conversation between me, him, and Lito, who owns and runs the Takeover Files. He's the host, the guy in the middle. Yeah. And people don't. Some people know now, but like I've known Lito since 6th grade.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Me and Lito have known each other since 6th grade. My mom knows Lito mom. When I see his mom, I call her mom. Like I've known Lito. Like that's a very, very close friend of mine. Okay. And I've known him for an extremely long time. And I remember I did a freestyle prior. So the battle happened in February. Okay. In like November-ish, I did like a freestyle on the platform. And at that point in time, he was trying to get the battle league going. Okay. And he asked me, we had a conversation about the battles. I don't know if it was maybe him asking me or me showing some interest, but we kind of talked about it. I was trying to figure out if I really wanted to do that people on Twitter have been saying for a while, yo, for how you rap, you might want to think about doing some of the battles, but I've been shying away from it. Craig did a freestyle, and Craig did a freestyle that was I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It was really good. It was really good. And normally I don't see people rap and I'll be like, all right, I want to battle this person. But in his freestyle, when he was talking his talk, he's talking to, like, if you watch the freestyle, he's talking to somebody off camera. I don't know who he's talking to off camera. And then I think I found out he was talking to like a girl off camera. And when I found out he was talking to a girl off camera, and he was like, "You sure you want this battle?" And he was talking tough. I was like, "Yo, Lito, bring young boy to me. I gotta talk to him. Bring him to me. Bring him to me." Right. And literally, we talked on the phone. He was talking his trash. I'm not a real big like trash talker in person. Right. Like that's just not like once we competing, then I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk when we competing. But in the phone conversation, I don't know you well enough for me to go back and forth with these banner. Like I don't know you. So we talking on the phone. We kind of establishing the ground rules. Lito goes, "How much time y'all need?" But we agreed to, that we was going to do it in 3 weeks, right? The battle happens, right? The battle happens. I'm not going to lie. Like when the battle happened, I had a lot of indecision afterwards. I remember going home and talking to my wife and being like, "Yeah, I know I won. I did good, but I don't know if the people going to like it like this, whoop-de-whoop." And like my cameraman and my engineer, who's the same person, they was there. That's who filmed the behind the scenes. Okay. And my wife and his girlfriend, they're friends. So my wife and his girlfriend happened to be together. And my wife was like, "No, I just seen the behind the scenes. What you talking about? Why you? This is great." And I'm like, "All right, well, no, we're going to see what happens." So the battle drops. People are loving it, right? And then what most people don't know is after the battle drops, there's a kid. I'm going to shout him out. His name is MDS, right? Okay. The battle drops, and it's getting good traction, but it's not doing nothing crazy, right? He does a reaction video for it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I don't even know that he does the reaction video. I wake up the next morning and my phone is on fire. One of my homies is like, "Yo, look at this." So he did a reaction video, and in less than 13 hours, his reaction video had already got about 500,000 views. Yeah. So that was the first Mito torpedo. Yeah. And that's making people go back and watch the battle. Like he really got it rocking for that. And then what happened that a lot of people don't know, I tore my Achilles on February the 19th. So I tear my Achilles about 10 days after the battle. I tear my Achilles. I have a friend, her name is Key. She's a popular artist out here. She goes by Joan with the green hair. And she told me, like, "Yo, you need to take this you do part and post it by itself." Yes. So I tear my Achilles. I had surgery on February the 28th. I'm laying in bed the next day after surgery, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just take sis advice. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I post that 8-second clip of the battle, and like wildfire. Yeah. Yeah. And once that got posted, that 8-second clip, it was over. And the one thing that I'm blessed about is that like a lot of people don't know, I'm the only person so far on the platform. I think it is going to happen again. I'm the only person thus far that has done 1 million views on every platform. Like when the video has 1 million on Facebook, it has over 8 million on TikTok. It has over 1 million on Instagram. It has over 3 million on Twitter. And it just crossed. Somebody posted a short of it. The short just crossed 2 million on YouTube. Yes, it did. So I'm blessed that everything went kind of like in my favor and whatnot, because like I said, I wasn't totally sure if I wanted to do it to begin with. Yeah. And then the indecision I dealt with afterwards. But yeah, if it wasn't for the homie Key telling me, "Yo, bro, do this," the battle, and again, the battle was getting good traction. But when she told me to do this and I posted that and I had Sway pop up behind me.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it was over. It was like wildfire after that.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. So what I did, I wanted to get another objective about what happened. All right. So I have somebody in the room for you. You ready?
Okay.
Oh,
my dog.
Wow.
My brother.
What's
my
up?
brother.
I appreciate you for inviting me, man.
First of all, Hustler of the Year. You are, bro.
I appreciate that, Derek.
That show, listen, I'm on TikTok every day looking at your show. And for one time, I actually missed that version of it. So what happened, me and my man Alex, 3 o'clock in the morning, we're on YouTube. And that end part came. He was talking about Craig Mack and Craig Back and Craig. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So he came and he was like, yo, what the hell is that? I said, I don't know. But guess what? He gonna come on my show. I'm getting him out here. So come back, I hit him up on DM like literally the next day and said, bro, you need to come through. He was like, yo, send me the fucking information. Now, my man right here, we got to talk to you first. So let me explain how this happened. So I hits him up and goes, bro, I need to surprise Ty. The only one I know that can surprise Ty is the Hustler of the Year right here.
That's right.
So, Matt, tell everybody what you do, where you from. Talk to them, man, because damn, that show is hot.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm the Hustler of the Year. I'm CEO, owner of the Takeover Files, Takeover Network, entertainment network that produces a bunch of different podcasts and shows. From Philly, raised in Derby. And yeah, man, I'm working, man. I'm stuttering right now because I'm not gonna lie, man. When people ask me to say what I do so much. Sometimes it's kind of like hard to run down.
Explain one thing, yeah.
Ultimately, man, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
A good hustler.
A
good hustler. Yeah, a good hustler. So now, what I was asking him about this battle is that what me and my people seen. Was you angry? Because Lord, bro,
no.
Oh my God. What possessed them to do that? Like it was.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't angry. It's funny. My mom saw the battle and she called me. My mom's at Delta. Some of her sorority sisters called her and showed her the battle, and she was like, "People don't know you as well as I do. I know you weren't angry. I know you weren't mad."
Yo, he is.
Yeah, literally. That's kind of.
Yeah, he's talented, man.
Oh, there we go. I go. Okay, we back.
The picture's not there. I hear you.
Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
No, we can hear you.
That's Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, that's that Wi-Fi fucking with him.
No, I don't. Everybody just went black.
Yeah, we good. We here. We waiting on you.
Can you see me?
No, we can't see. We can hear you, but we can't see you. So pop out and come back.
Hold on. Let me do this. Let me hop out and come back.
Yeah, come back. So now back to you. All right. So, but again, I don't know what's going on, but you got millions of views on your TikTok, your Facebook, your everywhere. Like, how long you been doing the show?
Well, I've been doing Takeover all together for 10 years. My 10-year anniversary is September 18th, as far as the Takeover Network. As far as the Takeover Files, we dropped our first episode of the Takeover Files. This is where I do interviews. And that was January 6, 2016. So 8 years on that, But as far as Takeover Bars Battle League, that actually came from Takeover Bars, man. We started Takeover Bars in November, and the Battle League started. We started Takeover Bars in July, and the Battle League started in November of 2023. So as far as all the rap battles and the freestyle aspect, because I was always doing the celebrity interviews, I shot videos, content, things like that. But when we decided to switch this to this lane, not only did it change my life, not only did it save my life, but it helped change others around, everybody that's been a part of it, life. So, yeah, man, a little under a year as far as
definitely salute to you, man, because again, that show is crazy. Like I said, every day I'm on your takeover because I like battles, but this battle, like I said, it was special. It was special. So now, what I see, I actually got a song with both of y'all on it. It says in it, it's called "You Do."
I'm not on it.
What was that? That's actually a song.
You in the video? You in the video?
I'm in it.
But you in the video, right? Yeah. So what I'm gonna play the video so everybody can see you actually made a song. This is crazy. So check this video out. We're gonna come back with them. All right. So check this out.
Who the fuck is Ty?
hate it or love it, I'm finna pop shit. They talk about me like I'm Wembanyama, I'm the top pick. I swear it's only Vicks in my city because we drop shit. Everybody calling me the one is on my block list. We caught the op slipping with a mop stick. The slow is more than slippery for anybody claiming they my opposition. We gon' make an op sit. Crazy, I was combing through our issues and I locked this. I'm holding all the keys, I'm a locksmith. We caught him out in Houston, he ain't pop shit. He know the way my block get. The way that nigga took off, he should've been a rocket. Please don't compare me to niggas. I know I ain't the GOAT, but I'm prepared to be niggas. I sit a rapper down and talk to him about their life. I'm giving therapy, nigga. Too many fruits in that basket. Please don't pair me with niggas. You know I'm different, but sadly these niggas don't see the vision. I'm what Carmelo would have been if he got drafted by the Pistons. Instead, I'm in the league with no assistance. Guidance or wisdom, trying to take these little nuggets that I learned to go the distance. I think I was better when I was 15. They say the city's small, but I got big dreams. Too much of a stand-up discipline. A good guy with great dick. Every single bitch I ever fuck still miss me. Hey, let me stop playing and get to the shit y'all really here for. Look, I can do this with my eyes closed. A nigga rapping 8 that I don't like, I raise a 9 slow. I'ma give 6 to a savage that wanna slide, bro. Fuck, I look like losing to this bitch. Kifiano, I don't wanna battle these women. Nigga, you do. I ain't never lie in a verse. Nigga, you do. I never popped a perk in my life. Nigga, you do. I don't look like Sway in the morning. Nigga, you do. I never been the type with dirty dreads, looking basic, going back.
Yo. Now, let me tell you, first of all, I love that. That song is dope. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think you would make a song about it, but it actually works. You, Mr. Hustler of the Year, the facial reactions that you give on your show is fucking priceless.
Oh, thank you, man. It's all organic.
I'm sitting there looking at this and I'm like, yo, this guy is mad charismatic. And you don't even have to say anything, and that's the thing. You don't talk much, but when you talk, it means something.
Sure.
Now, Mr. Ty, bro,
yes,
you
sir.
trying to tell me that this is literally your first battle?
So that literally is my first professional battle. The only other battles that I've had on camera, I did one my junior year of college versus another kid like I went to school with, but he wasn't like, it wasn't like how what Lito was doing with an actual league. So it wasn't that. And again, at that point in time, I was 20. And then a couple years later, when I was like 21, I did a battle against another kid. Ironically, I beat him in the battle. It was a judge battle. I beat him in the battle, but again, it wasn't a league. We was at some random park. It wasn't a league, nothing like that. And that kid actually went on to be a battle rapper afterwards and whatnot. Wow. So what people don't know is sitting down with Lito and doing this was the first time I've ever done a professional battle for a league. And a lot of people, when they saw the battle, they felt like I've been doing this or have been doing this. And it's like, no, like, but prior to battling Craig, I hadn't battled or rapped against anybody in 9 years.
Yo, bro, the Craig back and all this. Listen, bro, how the hell did you do that? Like, was you off the head? It was off the head?
So no, Lito gave us 3 weeks to kind of prepare.
Lord knows.
So I'm very much reactionary as it pertains to certain things. So I knew what I wanted to say, and I structured the beat. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say certain things this way, and this going hitting the beat here. But once I got to a certain point, like people will tell you, I did not know I was going to stand up during the whole YouTube part. I literally only did that because Craig got up from the table and walked off. And nothing about me, while some people didn't like Craig's verse, there was nothing, like Lito will tell you, I never thought nothing was bad about Craig's verse. So when Craig get up from the table, and again, I haven't battled in 9 years, and I'm telling you the indecision I dealt with prior, I'm like, I got to do something a little extra. He didn't got up from the table. He didn't yell, it's too easy in here. Yeah. I got to do something a little extra. And the thing that makes the video, I guess, so organic for people is most people don't know, like, I'm not a short dude. I'm 6'2". Yeah, no, like I'm 6'2". They both at that point, I've lost some weight since then. But at that point in time, Lito will tell you, I probably was like 215, 220. Yeah. So when I stand up, he grabs me, not because I'm going crazy. He's scared I'm going to be out the camera frame. I don't know that.
I wasn't scared you were going to be out the camera frame. You were out the camera frame.
For sure. I was out the camera
frame. You had the monitors. So I'm watching like,
you got to bring him down. Yeah.
And I'm thinking he's grabbing me because I'm going crazy. And I'm pushing him back. And he's fighting for dear life. Like, yo, come get back
and he's
down.
So big. Yeah, listen, bro. I seen the massiveness. I'm sitting there going, whoa, this is a big kid.
Yeah. And like, I think that for a lot of people, literally that clip of us is what brought people to the battle because it made it so that people were like, I have to see the rest of this. Like I have to see the rest of this. And I can attest to the fact what Lito said. All of his reactions is real. Like I've known Lito for over 20 years, and even with us being as close as we is, when I have to go up there and rap or reschedule something, Lito don't even give me a chance to let him hear something beforehand, unless we actually filming a music video so he can maybe hype something up or something like that. But when it comes time for us to rap and do stuff like that, he don't do that. And one thing I do like about him, he takes the league very seriously.
Oh yeah.
And there's a level of integrity that comes with the league where it don't matter who I'm battling, I get held to the same standard. He's not giving me no favors as nobody else. He's gonna keep it a buck with me like he would anybody else, and that's what actually helps the league grow. To be further, it makes it so that people want to be a part of it, which is a very, very big thing. Because when I'm out and about, as many people compliment me, Lito tell you, the young boys ask me about Lito. Hey man, how can I get up there so I can rap for Lito? This, that, and the third, and all that. Like Lito tell you, I sing Young Boy. Yo, Young Boy gave me his gram. Let me check him out. Do your thing. This, that, and the third. And that level of being genuine. You feel what I'm saying? It just makes a world of difference because you can't. I don't know. You can't manufacture certain things. Certain things is either real or it's not, and people can tell when it's real.
Yeah.
And we had a very real moment. Me and my dog had a very real moment that we have both been super appreciative of since. Because, like he said, like I'm forever grateful for him because everything prior to this, I was somebody that just was nice at rapping and nobody really knew.
Right.
And it wasn't that I wasn't putting content out; it just wasn't gaining the attention. Like Lito, he's been super big in the media space out here, right? This ain't his first go around being popping. Right. This might be the most exposure being popping, but it's not his first go around. Lito can tell you. I did the Philly Hip Hop Awards. They had a cipher, and I walked in that building, and my dog was the only person that knew me.
Right.
Now the people that don't know I can rap, and it came time for me to talk to the media, and like nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody wanted to talk to me, but the people that talk to me, you can tell when people don't care that they're talking to you. They wasn't showing me no love for Lito was there. Lito will tell you they wasn't showing me no love. Lito, yo, come sit down beside me. We took me and him talk. I go do the cipher. I literally, for the cipher that I was in, had the best verse, melted that joint down. Now they want to redo the interviews. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go back and talk to my dog.
Exactly.
Like, nah, it was because my thing is this: like, professionalism is everything, no matter if it's friends or not. Which is why when I go rap on my dog platform, I don't come half-assed because this shit means something to him. And
exactly.
And my craft means something to me. So you got to take it serious. You just
got
to.
See,
I'm
hard.
y'all. Guys, talk.
I was just gonna say it'd be hard for me, like, cause Todd, like you said, that's my dog. You feel me? And anybody that know, all of our relationships with all of the members, we really super goofy. Like, we big, we have fun, we joke. So like sitting here right now, listening to Todd trying to keep it still, I appreciate you, brother. But it's like I want to say so many jokes right now. But that's the whole thing about our community, man.
Yeah, sure.
Family, man. It's really, we have a group chat where one day we might be crying together. One day we might be laughing together. One day we might be giving each other advice. One day we might. It's just, it's really a family. So that's why it's like this is just dope. I appreciate y'all having me up here to be able to surprise, bro. Because I appreciate Todd just as much as he appreciate me. Because even so, the work that you put in with your verse, taking the time, even how the whole thing came about with that particular battle. I'm saying it took. That doesn't happen without you. And for me, it was like, dang, this joint hit millions of views. I'm just so happy and appreciative. It was my dog, my friend, a good brother. You feel me? That I found out our moms know each other. Something that we ain't years.
They didn't even know that.
We didn't know. So it's just like, God make no mistakes, man. And I'm just appreciative, bro, of Ty. And I'm happy, bro, to watch and to continue to see, because I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. And it's not the beginning.
Listen, you know what? Let me tell you, Ty. Let me tell y'all both. Y'all seem like brothers, like actual brothers. And I'm getting that energy in the room that you guys is really close. Like he said, he was about to say some jokes after what you were saying, because that's what friends do. We can do that. You understand? So with you, Todd, I think, like he said, this is just the beginning. But this league that you got, bro, my God.
Yeah.
It's one of the best produced programs that I've seen. It really is. I'm sitting there envious. I'm saying, damn, if I had a studio, what would I do? Because you got this little studio and these people in it. Is the lighting, everything is just on point. And that goes to the hard work that Hustler of the Year is doing. So congratulations on a dope show, man. I'm telling you. If I could battle, if I could rap, I would have definitely been on that damn show, but I can't do that shit.
Hey, listen, man, if you could sing or dance, we got singer and dance battles.
Oh, yeah.
R&B, we had the R&B battle, R&B cover battles, and we actually dropped it sometime next week, our first ever Takeover Bars band, Takeover Dance battle. So it's a dance battle that we bring serve back, man. We looking for giving these dancers a platform to show their talent and their skills. Like,
well, I tell you what, let me tell you what I can do for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will cross promote anything that you got on my
I
page.
thought you was about to tell us you had some bars or something. I thought you had some dance moves for us, Derrick.
I linked in. I thought you had the vocals. I was ready.
You know, Ty dancer. Hey, Ty and Ranshaw, they created this dance. It's
really?
like
no. Ranshaw created the dance. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ranshaw did that. Don't you do that?
See, I'm sorry. I ain't supposed to be joking. We're in an interview.
What kind of dance this is?
My man Rand. So you remember Chingy?
Yeah.
You remember the chicken head dance?
Yes.
So one of the homies that battled on the league, super dope artist in Philly, hundreds of thousands of views in his music.
Yes.
Me and him in the group chat laughing and joking because I'm like, yo, I'm only doing dance battles for the next 2 months.
Wow.
Right? I said, I'm going to work. And Ranshaw was like, bro, I'm gonna cook you. I'm like, yo, you're not gonna cook me. And then Ranshaw was like, what you gonna do when I mix the chicken head with the Tony Yayo? And I said, I've never I've never seen that combination because I said, you gonna move this arm like this, but then this arm gonna do this while your legs do the tootsie roll.
I don't know.
You might win this, brother. You
might
win this, brother. How did I got that? I said that's not in the repertoire.
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
But no. If you don't mind me saying, I'm gonna keep it honest right now. I'm gonna get somebody their flowers. Yo, for him expanding, right? The most viewed verse in any of the battles did not come from a rapper. The most viewed verse in terms of TikTok from any of the battles came from Jessie Renee, a singer. She's a singer. She went and got 12 million views on TikTok.
Yeah, they just blocked it too. TikTok just blocked it.
How they block acapella?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
We got up to 13, man.
13. And I'm gonna say that's crazy because she sung acapella.
I know.
So this ain't no reason to block it off.
Yeah,
hey man, listen, God makes no mistakes, man. I'm a firm believer in that, brother. It's not my work, it's God work. So
for sure.
Do you have that battle?
I'm about to come.
Do you have that?
I'm sorry.
Do you have that video?
Oh, of course. It's still on all platforms. It's still on YouTube.
Again, we're gonna spread the word. So I'll put it on 2111 Radio.
Oh, my man.
Yeah.
That's like I said, I want to help, I want to support because you're a young black man that's out here grinding, both of y'all. So the one thing that 2111 Radio does is promote and help the independents, the ones that's starting from the ground up. You understand? If you was a rich kid, you probably wouldn't be on my show right now. But I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is you got these guys, when they get rich, they don't know nobody. Yeah. You understand? The first time I talked to this man was the other day. He said, just send me the information. And here he goes. That's integrity.
I almost forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was 8. I looked at the clock and said, oh, my sister football game. All right, let me get right.
I'm happy. That boy Lito is by far one of the most busy people I know. I don't even text him no more. I'll call him.
Listen.
You gotta call him. You gotta call that man. That man is busy. You gotta call that man.
Yeah. So when's the next show?
Oh man, tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, what time? Talk to him because I'm gonna get these people to listen to you guys.
Yeah. We having tomorrow. We having a school drive, man. Takeover members school drive.
Yeah.
It's from 12 noon to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
This is Darby, man. Right outside of Philadelphia. This is, like I said, where I came up. And yeah, man, we're giving out 80 book bags with the Takeover logo on it. We're giving out school supplies. We're gonna have water ice, pretzels, and burgers for the kids. And then right after that, man, we having a nice battle card, man. In the summer off, we having Big Beige versus Pipiano.
Yeah.
Having A1 Phantom versus my guy Jungle.
Ooh.
And we're gonna celebrate for the rest of the day. So that's the summer kickoff.
Well, listen, man, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I would like to bring you back. Matter of fact, we're going to talk behind the scenes one day, but I want to bring a battle here
Okay.
for your show. So you'll be where you at, and it'll be live on Facebook, Instagram. Right now, we're on Twitch as well. So I would like to bring you here. We'll talk, and then we have two contestants. Just go for it.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try. We're gonna try something. But Ty, I don't think you should be battling nobody. You hurt people's feelings. I'm scared, bro.
Hey.
Shit. Like what the hell?
No, I'm blessed and whatnot. I've gone against some killers. I'm blessed that the fans like me and enjoy me. I've had 2 battles so far on the platform. Most people have seen the Craig John. It's been about maybe a little under 3 weeks. I just had another battle come out with Spoonie and whatnot. Great battle, classic battle.
Really?
I'm blessed and fortunate. Me and Lito gonna laugh. I'm blessed and fortunate to have won the fan vote on Instagram and YouTube. I'm blessed, highly favored, fortunate.
No, I meant to call you. I meant to call you about that. I gotta tell you off the phone too. I gotta tell you.
I'm blessed, fortunate, highly favored. Fans still got me 2-0. My man Noonie dubbed me Mr. Undefeated.
He's here in the morning.
What you say, brother?
Noonie. Oh, shout out Noonie too. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Noonie. Shout out to all the reactioners. No, I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. The kid, they had me because we trying to grow, we're trying to elevate. They had me battle an actual battle rapper. And my dog Spoonie is no joke. He's an animal. He's probably going. He's on pace to win Rookie of the Year for the other league that he's affiliated with, as well as Takeover. He just destroyed some dude named Live. He just destroyed some dude.
I like that.
But yeah, me and him had a classic 1-round joint. It was amazing. Part of his verse is going viral on TikTok. The battle has just under 30,000 on YouTube. Has just under 40,000 on Instagram and whatnot. It's a great battle. And like I said, that kid is an animal. You feel what I'm saying? That kid is an animal. Yeah. And I'm fortunate that I ain't no slouch. And I feel like Mitch and Paid in Full. You know, the fans, they love me, man.
No doubt. Yo, I gotta check that battle out. Word up. He must be nice.
No, he must be nice. No, that kid is nice.
Really? So
that kid's different.
So I was gonna sign him out, but I want him here for this next video, because I saw it today. I saw this video today, and I want to put this video up. It's called "This Is How We Do It." Listen, bro, this video is crazy. So who directed it? How did it even come about, this song?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. All my videos are directed by the same person. I have a younger cousin. His name is Derrick Scott. He goes by the name Make Wonders. He's one of the most talented photographers and videographers in the city of Philadelphia and whatnot. God has blessed me with some amazing people, being friends with Lito, having a little cousin that does all of this, right? He does all of my videos. The disclaimer at the beginning of the video, Lito will tell you that disclaimer is true. We invited 25 people to a house party. All 25 confirmed they was going to be there. Now, I will say this, right? We invited more than 25, right?
No doubt.
Some people told me straight up that they couldn't make it. We had 25 people say they was going to show up. Of those 25 people that showed up. No, Lito, you good. You told me you couldn't make it. You're not in the 25. You good.
Yeah, he good.
No, he's good. I had 25 people. Now, some of the other members, they did tell me they was going, hey, yo, Mod told me he was on the way and still ain't make it. I don't know if Mod's still in traffic. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Six Savage and first of all, I'm gonna blame Lito for this. Your brother told me he was on the way. He must still be in traffic too.
Oh,
you want to know something crazy? I've been waiting for Reese to get here for the past 3 hours. So, hold on, look. Why we just pick him up? You're gonna live a long time. We just fuck you up.
Yo, that's crazy.
But no, we invited 25 people there. 9 people showed up, including the choreographed dancers I had. Shout out to Maya, shout out to Aaliyah. They are phenomenal. That was my first time working with Maya. That was my second time working with Aaliyah. Phenomenal, good people, super talented dancers. And my homies that was there and the dancers, we said, yo, it's just us. We're going to get to rocking. The show don't stop.
Exactly. So let's get to the video and we're going to come back with Ty. Yo, check this out, y'all.
This is how we do it.
You know I rock, you know I slide when I spin a block. I'm all in a mix. If she off the Henny, then we got a dip. I'm giving a dick, she might be a star, we're making a flip. Show me a ready, come with a grip. Hey, you know how sticky it gets. I got a Glock, I saw with a gun. If I see the ops, we making them run. I thought the West, you know where I'm from. Hey,
oh, I'm buzzing because
this is how we do Let's do it. Simple and plain. I cannot fuck with a bitch, she fuck with a lame. I ain't come for the games, cause we fucking and not what the fuck you saying. I wanna see you, I wanna see you, I wanna see you. Let's do it.
Stop. Hold on.
Montana. Let's do it. Let's go.
This is how we stop. Stop. This is how we
Let's go. You know what's up in this thug. I need me a threesome, it's 200 tub. I know she down with the hive, I call her my vein, I'm matching a bug. I don't care if the bitch is a 10, if the pussy is whacked, then the bitch is a dub. Babe, I hate it, they love, I feel like I'm 50, I'm right in the club. We throwing 50s and dubs, I might do some hundreds, don't bring me no ones. If she wanna give me the head, I told her to slide if you swallowing nuts. It's simple and plain, I cannot fuck with a bitch, she fuck with a lame. I ain't come for the games, cause we fucking and not what the fuck you saying. I wanna see you, I wanna see you, I wanna see you. Let's do it.
stop. Hold on.
Yo, come on, stop playing. That shit is hot. That's actually on 2111 Radio. We put that up there today.
Thank you.
That's on 2111 Radio. Getting it played like 4 times already today. That's different. Like 4 times. So you're definitely getting rotation on 2111 Radio. So before I know my man have to go, he's a busy man, but yo, talk to him about, everything again so I could get this on everywhere, because I'm definitely gonna take a part of this and plaster it all over social media.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Well, like I said, the Hustle of the Year, Legal Takeover owner, the Takeover Files, Takeover Bars, Battle League. Man, just a hustler, man. We have a lot more in store for you. I've been doing this 10 years. 10 years on September 18th. So I just want to say this to everybody: never give up. I feel like it's 15% of the people in the world that's really destined for wealth, for stardom, for real life success, not just momentarily, but for a lifetime. And I do wholeheartedly feel like I am in that 15%, as well as all of my members, all of our members. So don't give up. Don't give up, y'all. If you realize your dream always comes back to you when you want to step away, you destined. You're a part of that. All right, y'all. Stay blessed. Love is love, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Brother. Love you, bro. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yo, I like him. Word up. I like that brother for real. He's a busy man, and he took time out. Like I said, offered one acts. A lot of people don't do that. They act like they didn't see my DM, but he saw it, gave him the link, and he showed up today. And I wanted to surprise you because, again, you were just telling me how tight you guys were.
Yeah.
And I wanted to actually show that in this video, how tight you guys were. So I think that was dope. So now let's talk about that song you just played.
Okay.
Jeez. Listen, who produced this?
So it was actually produced by a very, very popular DJ / producer from New Jersey named Montana.
Okay.
So he spells his producer name MVNTANA. Super, super talented. He originally made that just for party songs. He didn't make that with any intention of anybody rapping on it. And then when I heard it, I reached out. And when I reached out, I was like, yo, I got a dope idea. Would you mind this, that, and the third? I'm going to be honest with you. He made that 7 years ago.
Oh, damn.
He made that
7 years ago?
Yes, 7 years ago. And then what ended up happening was me and one of my engineers, his name is Gage. I boarded to Gage after I talked to him, and Montana straight up told me, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't still have the stems for it, but I have 2 versions of it." I was like, I got the wave for it, because the version that I heard literally had, Montel singing all over it with no space to rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I got that version, and then he's like, I got a version that don't got Montel on it. Fortunately enough, there is an acapella for Montel that is out. Me and my engineer were able to literally just go back and then literally take both versions he sent us, plus time the acapella out so that it can really feel like one cohesive thing and whatnot. And I'm just fortunate enough, because like a lot of producers might not, want to give you a chance or a shot and whatnot. And kind of like how you said with Lito, it was off one conversation. And he was like, I was like, yo, how much you want? The price that he said, man, I had to jump at that.
I'm right at it.
It was when I tell you, he really like looked out.
Yeah.
Like I
can believe that.
And then after that, he told me, bro, just let me know when you dropping it. You can do whatever. He said, do whatever. And I was like,
wow, that's cool.
Oh, that's all I need to hear.
Boy, did you do whatever. See, yo, that, you can hear me?
Y'all can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Y'all can hear you.
Y'all can hear me now? Okay.
Y'all can hear
so
you.
yeah, okay. So now what I wanted to do, okay, cool. So now what I want to do, I want to get into the next song. It's called Cotton Place.
Yes.
Cotton Place. Now this is different. Like I said, this is not a battle rapper. He just happened to be battling. You rap about life. You rap about positivity. So what I want to do, I want to play this song and then we're going to get into the writing process of Cotton Place. All right?
Okay.
So let's listen to this real quick and we come right back with my man Ty. Check this out.
My granny always said family was everything. So I had to make this shit for us. West Philly shit. 5247 on the way. Look, I was stargazing with a light skin before I had dreams of buying bright lens. I never knew about Thor, but I could catch like Randy Moss. So low key, I was trying to be a different type of Viking. It's nothing they can say now, cause every song you play now, and distro kids send me all the fun so I get paid now. You might have saw a reel of me sleeping, but the last thing the ops could ever tell you is I laid down. This ain't even pressure, it barely took any effort. For me, it's second nature. I ain't mad at you haters, I understand why you hate us. There's nothing you can tell me, I truly think I'm the greatest. If I didn't, I'd probably be like you haters. When they dreams stop working, they tend to act different. She said a nigga rap like me, I heard him rapping. Truthfully, no he don't, because I rap different. Please don't group me with these niggas, as we finna dig up big and call Jay so we can start the commission to call Nas and AZ. Cause this rap shit for me was a firm decision. This for the album that never was, and every little kid that couldn't tell Gunna wasn't thug. I'd rather have the loyalty, keep all of the blood. I feel like Kevin Gates, we really had to get it out the mud. If I don't talk about my bros, then I feel terribly, so I don't do it sparingly. Went from Dreamcast to my dreams casting light on everybody that was there for me. I don't play with my body, I move carefully. I'm Ray Charles to a person I don't care to see. It's obvious that I'm the truth, but they keep daring me. They want for me to prove it, but I end up feeling stupid. I'm making music in a game where everybody's selling every single thing with music, so I end up feeling foolish. Hey, hip-hop ain't even charting, cause the rappers that we love can't rap. This shit alarming. It's all unchained.
Bro. Yo, let's get to that Ray Charles line. What did you just say about Ray Charles, bro?
I'm Ray Charles to a person I don't care to see. I can't see you. I'm blind.
Listen,
I don't want to see you. I don't care to see you.
Talk to me. That song is dope, and that's on 2111 Radio as well.
Thank you.
We put both songs up there because it's an honor to have you here, bro. I'm not even gonna front. I became a fan because I don't supposed to be a fan. Like I told the guy that run the company, I said, but we have to have him on the show. Yeah. I have to, because I'm at Alex. He's probably looking at the show right now. And like I said, we saw you 3 o'clock in the morning. Why are we up 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't know. I think we was doing something we ain't supposed to be doing. But anyway. But it was amazing to have you here. So now talk about Cotton Place.
Yeah. So that song is actually named after one of my uncles that passed away. His name was Terry Scott. His nickname was Cotton. He's a legend out West Philly. They call him Cotton because that's just how good his jump shot was back in the day. Right. At one point in time, he had the record for most points scored in a junior varsity basketball game. One thing that people don't know, I'll say it now, people will find out when the project comes out. On the cover art for the project, I'm actually wearing his varsity jacket from 1977. Back when he played for the West Philadelphia Speed Boys and they were the city champions or whatever. My Aunt Gail had his jacket all these years later. I'm very fortunate she allowed me to wear it on the cover and whatnot. But the song is actually named, after him, right? He was definitely somebody that was a big believer in supporting people and uplifting the community. And he opened a deli called Cotton's Place. It's literally right on 52nd Street in West Philly between Spruce and Delancey. And they've been there for years. My cousin Lakita, she's running the store now. She took his vision to new levels. They not only have the deli, they do catering now. They have multiple food trucks. Like, she has really expanded his vision being a great entrepreneur. But he was extremely instrumental for me in my life. One thing that a lot of people don't know is between my junior and senior year of high school, I had the pleasure of actually being coached by him during the summer league. And
Really?
him and my uncle Chops, they instilled something in me that I've not let go of since. They instill confidence, right? I played for my high school. I went to Penwood, and sometimes when you play high school basketball, like, I never knew what it was like not to start. I never knew what it was like to come off the bench. I never knew what it was like to maybe not be a coach's favorite player prior to high school, and my confidence suffered a lot because of that. And just playing for them that one summer, we ended up winning a summer league championship. My parents still have the trophy at their house and whatnot. They instilled a lot of confidence in me that I didn't let go of to this day. And I remember the funny thing about that song is, I'm gonna be very, very honest. There's a platform called Hang the Line. I got a good relationship with them. That song actually started out as a freestyle for their platform.
Oh, wow.
And then what happened was that song was literally me rapping off the grinding beat. I was rapping that same exact verse over grinding. It was super, super dope, super fire. And it was just it was an issue with kind of like the audio, and they weren't really able to use it. And I was like, man, this verse is crazy. I got to do something with this. So one night, me and my engineer, we going through beats, whatever. We find that beat going through the files and whatnot. And we like, nah, we putting this verse with this. Yeah. And the reason why I ended up being named Cotton's Place, originally when I did the freestyle, I said at the end of it, yo, if you in West Philly get a player from Cotton's Place, tell them I sent you. And we was like, nah, we keeping that on the song. We keeping that there. And it's funny, on the intro to the project that will be out on Thursday, I say a rest in peace to my uncle Cotton. On the outro, I even say something about, this is for everybody that ever bought a player from Cotton's Place. So they actually have a song after that named after him, not knowing all these songs were written independently of each other, but just talking about my family and upbringing and whatnot. It kind of mean a lot. And it's just funny how something so amazing can come from just the most randomest of avenues, to be honest. Okay, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
You can hear me
now? Yeah, I can hear you now.
So what I've noticed, like I said, basically stalking your page. I'm not even gonna lie. I did that. I ain't gonna lie. So I came across you. You just celebrated an anniversary. Is that correct?
Yes, me and my beautiful wife. We just celebrated our 1 year anniversary.
There she go.
Shout out to my beautiful wife Sierra. We just celebrated our 1 year anniversary.
No doubt.
I've actually have had the pleasure of knowing her since I was a senior in college. So I've known her for 12 years roughly. We've been intertwined for 11. We actually got married on our 10-year anniversary. I'm be honest with you, I played it smart. I can't be out here learning new dates. We've been celebrating this date for 9 years. Let's just get married on this date. I'm like, you work smarter, not harder. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, I can't be out here memorizing new dates. So we celebrated our 1 year anniversary. I'm extremely blessed to have her. Hey, I'm sure you know this, sir. Music it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy grind. And I have a real job and career that goes along with this, right? I'm a therapist. I work with adults and adolescents in Philly. So having both these things to kind of juggle and make my way through, and then having her full support, because I be having rough nights of indecision and doubts and questioning is things worth it. My wife is extremely religious, spiritual woman, and she makes sure I always keep focused and keep God and whatnot. And those are the things that we need for us, especially as Black men. We need a good woman in our corner to uplift us when we don't know how to uplift ourselves from time to time.
Wow. Yo, he's dropping some gems. Let me tell you. Now, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. Because you seem so wise beyond your years. How old are you?
I'm 33. I'll be 34 in November.
Bro, you have an old soul. I mean, and I'm giving you that because of the knowledge and the way you're speaking to me. You understand? It's nothing negative. It's all positive because I'm 58. And to sit here and talk, 58, to talk to you and the way you giving me this information is priceless, because not only are you just a dope artist, you're a dope person.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You understand? Your parents, they have to be so proud of you, bro. Oh my goodness. Woo! It is amazing. I got goosebumps because at the end of the day, this is what we want our kids to be able to do. We want to be proud of them. We want them to go for their goals. We want them to be successful and have a marriage and be, have a family and the religion, because you're very religious. Your father is a pastor.
Yes,
and it's like, you guys, this family is amazing. I'm serious. For them to take you from one spot, put you in another, have you graduate, get a career, then you start your music, you get married, all this. Listen, this sounds like a movie.
Yeah, I think one of the fortunate things for me is people that know me kind of know my dad wasn't always a reverend. I got to see my dad go from being and again, my dad has always been a great person. He's always been a great person. He's always been religious, but seeing him go from being, I don't necessarily want to say like worldly or a man of the world, but going from kind of where he was before to being ordained as a reverend and whatnot was a big thing, even for my mom. My mom has been the president of the Minister Wives and Widows Forum out here in Philadelphia. So seeing their journey is a big thing. And I think one thing that's missing is, and it's something that I've learned working with kids, one thing that's missed sometimes is, your children seeing you accomplish things makes a world of difference for what they think they could possibly do in this world.
Facts.
And I've just kind of always been a firm believer that, like, all right, if I work hard enough, things will figure themselves out. And if I don't, let's say things don't go 100% my way, I can be content with things going 40% my way if I work hard enough, this, that, and the third, and whatnot. But sometimes for us, especially some of the communities that we come from, we don't get a chance to see mom and dad do things. And it's true. If you knew better, you would do better. And if we're not there to teach each other better, we just kind of stay there, which is why I'm blessed to be affiliated with the Takeover Files. Because, like, in terms of the Battle League, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm glad you said, I got some wisdom and I'm older than that. Because I be knowing 33 not that old. But if you let these young boys tell it, I'm the oldest person on God's green earth. If you let these young boys tell it.
Yes.
Lito got me in the chat with the young boys. They keep calling me Unc. I let them tell it.
Wow.
I'm the oldest person on God's green earth. But one thing that I'm blessed enough to say is the impact that we have been able to make in, like, some of their lives, where, like, the kid Prince Nas, him and Dage were the first battle on the platform.
Oh, wow.
Prince Nas just started his freshman year of college.
Wow.
And he didn't, to my knowledge, right, his views of going to college weren't as grand as they are now prior to being affiliated with the platform. And come to find out how small of a world it is, I didn't notice ahead of time. But this is why if you move a certain way, you'll forever be in favor with the Lord. When my battle went viral, the two best people on the platform at that time that were male were me and Prince Nas. I'm 33 years old. I'm not about to battle the 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid. And I told people, I was very adamant online, like, yo, I see what y'all saying. A battle with me and him is never going to happen. I'm like, it's never going to happen because I'm actually a huge fan of his. I'm a big supporter of his.
Yeah.
And I never want to be on camera on opposition of him. I'm here for everything that he needs for support. And if there's something I need to tell him, it's not going to happen in a battle. I'm going to talk to him in real life. And his mom was extremely grateful of that, for being like, yo, thank you so much, Xanathar. Come to find out, this almost 6 months later, when I post my mom wishing her a happy birthday, his mom actually knows my mother.
Check that out.
And that's where we go for being like a lot of these things is full circle moments. And for me, it's like ain't none of this coincidence. This was all in God's plan.
Oh yeah.
So for me, seeing Prince Nas, being at school and accomplishing some of his music dreams, seeing Deja just dropped her first big super single that people been waiting for, her accomplishing her dreams, everybody else affiliated with the platform A. For as much as people like to watch the battle with me and Craig had a great conversation recently where he asked me some things about going back to get his masters. So being able to just give perspective and just help out and talk, I just think it makes a world of difference for pushing the community forward. Even for me, where it's like a lot of people, because again, like I told you before, the kid that I battled, Spoonie, he's a monster. A lot of people are like, why are you battling him? Because he didn't have the views. They're like, yo, you just did this. Why are you battling somebody that? And I'm like, yo, the views don't matter. Young boy, talented. And I'm be honest with you, I'm 33. Young bull 24, 25. I'm 33. I don't know how many more years I plan on rapping or battling. Like, I'm fortunate enough, me and my wife don't have children. In a year or two, we're going to have kids. My life will be about servicing these children. And the music that I have put out, it's going to live. It's going to do dope. But I'm going to forever choose being a father over, I'm not going to be in the studio. I'm going to be raising my kids. So taking a battle like that and pushing the community forward where, that's the most viewed battle that he has. And it got a lot of eyes on him where he gets to go on and do other things and whatnot. And sometimes it's not always about the views. It's about how can you better the community? How can you leave a lasting impact on what you got going on? And I just think that's something that I've learned. And I'm fortunate enough to have the mindset I had now because I didn't always have it at 17, 18, 19, 21. There's a lot of relationships and friendships that I messed up being overly arrogant or egotistical and things like that. And at the end of the day, we need each other.
Yeah.
No matter how gifted you are, you need somebody else. We need each other. So we need to lead with a little bit more love, a little bit more support. And that's something that I definitely have gotten from Lito because his moniker is love is love.
Exactly. What I want to say, go back to what you were saying about your dad. All the disciples that God had, they wasn't angels.
Yeah.
They wasn't angels.
Not at all.
That was part of the miracle. Everyone, including Moses, was not. So the thing is, when we say to change, when you say he changed, he wasn't a bad man, but he wasn't the man he is now.
No.
It's like my father, God bless my father, he died years ago. He was in an accident. I don't tell the story all the time, but it's kind of relevant with what you just said. My father was a manager for a couple of groups or whatever. He was always outside. He was making things happen. He got in a big accident at a construction company and the building fell on him. My father woke up and know every scripture you can think of in the Bible. He was not going to church, bro. He woke up with this. He was in a coma for 6 months and he woke up like that. Mm-hmm. Every scripture, and went to church on a daily basis. He tried to teach us. He talked to us. He had these little sermons that he do. And, as a young kid, you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I started realizing, wait a minute, he's showing me something.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to sit my butt down and listen, and that's what I did. But what you just said, God works in mysterious ways. He's not gonna pick an angel. He's gonna pick somebody you least expect. You least expect, and that's what I feel that happened with your father and mine. It's kind of crazy.
And one thing is, and I this probably be the first. This is the first time I've shared this, right? We talk about God blessing us and doing different things. Like my first love has always been basketball. I've been nothing but like a basketball player my whole life. I tore my Achilles playing in a basketball league, right? And the day after surgery is when the battle with me and Craig went viral.
That's
and
crazy.
I've always been somebody that like, and I'm not ignorant to this. Like when you do something or you think you talented, you want not to say other people to recognize it, but you want it to be appreciated. Like as an artist, I can tell you, yeah, it'd be nerve wracking or it'd be heartbreaking when you put out a good song and it don't get the views that you think it should get.
Wow.
That'd be heartbreaking sometimes as an
Oh,
artist,
yeah.
right? And to have this moment that made it so that people went back and checked my catalog and other songs and whatnot, while I physically cannot do the one thing I've been doing all my life since I was 5.
Yes.
I was like, I had to pray and pray and be appreciative, because it was like I tore my Achilles and nothing about me was depressed or sad.
No.
Because God gifted me something else. And hey, I'm getting older. Hey man, you got to let childish things go sometimes. Not to say basketball is a childish thing, but it's like I ain't going to the NBA. I ain't got that. It's over. It's over. I ain't got that. It's over.
Exactly.
It's for sure. It's for sure over for that. I ain't going to the league. I will not be playing Bron no time soon.
I know that's right.
So having that happen was truly a blessing that could not have came at a better time.
Exactly. Because, again, that battle, like I said, that's going to be in the memory banks of so many people. That's going to come up every time you see battle. You put battle, #battle, 9 times out of 10, that's going to come up.
Because I got a surprise to tell you too. I'm gonna share it with you. We had a great interview. I'm gonna share it with you.
Thank you.
Nobody knows. I haven't told it on no platform, right? So my people know the project comes out on Thursday. We got a very special song on the project, and the video will be dropping Thursday as well. We got the You Do remix.
You lying?
We got the You Do remix featuring
what?
Keefiano and Craigville.
You lying? Yo, you lying? What?
And the video dropping on the video out on Thursday.
Bro, you need to send me that ASAP. I'm gonna share that all over the place. That is wow. Yo, I'm kind of speechless. Wait a minute. How the hell did that happen? Wow. Damn.
Because we all do hang and we kick it is why it happened. Like where I tell people there's no animosity between me and Craig. Like people ask me all the time, yo, do you still talk to? I talk to Craig every day, probably.
Wow.
Every day. Right. I talk to Yano every day. Yano originally is from West Philly. I actually went to college with one of Yano's cousins.
I would have spoken to you. I would have spoken to you.
One of my guys said he'd have shot me. One of my guys
I would have shot you, but I would have blocked you off of Instagram, Facebook, every social media platform there is, because bro, oh my God.
Yeah, again. The video dropped. Now what the one thing is that I did tell them where I was like, yeah, I want y'all to come do the remix. And Craig, he had some apprehensions about him, which was warranted. Because he was like, bro, I'm not about to do this verse and then you rap behind me. And I was like, nah. I told him, I'm like, yo, if you come do the verse, I will let you finish the song out. And there will be nobody else rapping at the end but you.
There it is.
Whatever.
That's the only way.
And he was like, word? And I said, yeah. When I tell you, that was the funniest 3-hour session I've ever had at the studio. To the point where Craig and Keefiano start slapboxing. I had to tell them to stop. Like, yo, it's all this equipment here. Y'all sure what's going on? It was the funniest day of nothing but laughs, jokes, and whatnot. And for everybody that feel like Craig got his ass kicked, pardon my language, got his butt whooped.
You can say it.
y'all will really, y'all are going to enjoy the verse that he raps.
I can only imagine.
I would
bro.
say this: the verse that he raps, me and you gonna come back and talk. You let me know if you think he deserve a round 2 after the verse that he rapped on this project.
Really?
You come back. You can come back and tell me if you feel like, you know what, I might need to. You can come back and tell me.
You know what's so funny? What I would do, I would like to bring him to the show. I would like to bring him to the show and you back, because that to me is how people take hip hop so serious when it comes to battling. For two guys like in El Joseph side, and I'll let him know too, that bro, you got fried. Like, wow, you got moided. Like that was, bro. I wouldn't be speaking to you, but you know, at the end of the day, that's just me. I would lose your number, bro. I would probably move out of town. Do he live in Philly too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have left. I would have left. I would have came to Orlando. No, I would have left and went to Orlando. No. I can't.
But you want to know how crazy of a world it is? One of his closest friends, right? My wife, she has a godson, right? The godson has an aunt, either aunt or older cousin, that's in Craig's close friend group. That I never knew that prior. That's just how small of a world it is. But no, since the battle, like Craig has met some of my homies. I done met some of Craig people. But the thing is this, where we go, like, and I forgot who it was, but I was watching an interview today, and somebody was talking about the how corny the actual beef is. Like, yo, we grown and we met. We never had no issues prior. We agreed to battle. When you agree to battle, you gotta deal with what come with that. And one thing I will give Craig, because again, most people don't know, Craig is only about 23. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And he look older than you, bro. I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy? I told him that too.
I told him
that. But most people don't know that, right? So one thing that I will say to him, especially being the age he is, he handled that loss more graciously than 95% of people his age.
Yeah, and I can imagine. Yes, he did. He really did.
And because of that, right, is why a lot of things have occurred. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's won every battle he's had on the platform since then. Like
I bet he did.
Yeah, he's 4. He's 4-1 on the platform.
Ain't nobody beating me ever again. I'm telling you, that's the truth. He's going off on everyone, and he got you in mind. Ojo Society, you're right here every time. When he writes, your ass, your brain, your face is right there. Yeah, we're gonna get this because
for the last 6 months, because it's been 6 months since we battled. So for the last 6 months, once a week, what's up with this round 2, bro?
Wow.
And the funniest thing is, and I can say it now because he's came out and said it since then, right? Neither one of us really wanted to do a round 2 where we've conversed recently. I think talks about a round 2 has picked up somewhere in the last about 3 weeks. Depending on if we can agree on a couple certain things, y'all will see a round 2. Lito kind of is all for it. He thinks Craig deserves it. Some of the other members think he deserves it as well and whatnot. And if we get a round 2, let's see what little bro has learned in the last however many months. Let's see what you learned.
Yeah, let's see what the young Kimusabi learned, because, bro, you was like Master Roshi. Like, jeez. Bro, I'm telling you, I haven't seen nothing like that, and it caught me early in the morning. There's no way. And I got up that morning. I woke my wife up. I said, yo, you got to see this. You got to see this. And then I had my son come out, bro, look. And all of us was just like, wait a minute, he's standing up. Look how big he is. Like, holy crap, what is going on? But your metaphors and your catchphrases and the little, when you did the Craig thing, I'm sorry, he was dead. He was dead. He was dead there. When you start doing the Craig thing and the Craig's lists and then you gave him some other last names, and I'm like, nah, man, come on.
And see, I can tell you really like bars because you are probably one of 2 people that actually have brought up the Craigslist bar. That's one of the bars that people normally do not mention, to be honest.
And then you did Ville. Stop playing. Then you did Ville. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. Right after he did the Craig, he started doing the Ville. Who Ville and who's Ville? Like, come on, stop. Bro. for you to not be doing battles, bro. Wow. Give you a couple of minutes and it's over for anybody, bro. I'm telling you.
Thank you. And that's something what we're trying to figure out what direction to take it in. Because I only, to be honest with you, I only have one issue as it pertains to doing battles. And the issue that I have is why I did the You Do song. Because I go, people know me for saying this, but like, I don't want to have to go on stage at a show and rap a battle verse.
Yeah.
So that's literally why I did the You Do song, where I'm like, okay, I can perform this, and now the crowd can say it with me, and we good. You feel what I'm saying? The only issue I have with doing the battles is the fact of like the last battle I had, I rapped for 9 minutes straight. I rapped for 9 minutes, and I will never get to use any of those bars ever again. Exactly. Right. So, like, I think in the battle, one of the bars that people kind of like, I did a whole entire like OJ thing. Where I was like, there's a reason they don't doubt me on this mic. I'm like the OJ. I beat a rap nigga to a pulp. We have an OJ. If he walk away, I backstab him like the OJs. He might be a killer, but now he dead like OJ. OJ. But it's like, I would never get I got to rap that to you now. We talking the battle. I would never get to rap that again. No, because they're gonna say he got it from the battle. Yeah, he got that from the battle. I heard him do that in the battle. Can't make a song out of it. I'll never be able to do that again. Yeah. And that's the only issue I had, because it's like, if I'm going to take all this time to write a verse, and again, there's a lot of people that they got a million verses in their head, and they's at there. It takes me time to write some of these verses depending on what's going on, and it's like, I would much rather write a 24 or a 32 that I can rap whenever. But, I get it. But we not in that era no more. But no. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the so I want to say about 2 weeks ago was my first time even actually being at a battle rap event. Whoa! So we had Takeover Files versus Easy the Block Captain. He has a league called The Trenches. So they came over, and then we did a little cross thing or whatever. Okay. It was super dope. And for me, being in a room with some of the battle rappers that I grew up watching, and they know me, that's beautiful. Was crazy. Yeah. And I'm here at this event, and I'm like, because I've never been at a battle rap event before. I've been the person that I've been watching battle rap since Cassidy and Freeway. Damn, bro, you took it way back. Yeah, like I literally, while I have not been battle rapping, I love battle rap. I pay a monthly subscription to the URL app. Like, I love battle rap. That's what this. The reason it went so viral is because that's what it reminded me of. Cassidy and Freeway, because it was money on the line. I think it was Jay-Z and Swiss Beats. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And the funny part was, I don't think Freeway was ready. Cassidy was already a battle rapper. Freeway's not a battle rapper. He's an artist. It's different. Yeah. You can't put a street cat versus a house cat. It's not going to work. Yeah. You know? So it was just, and that's what I got it to take between you and Craig. But Craig is nice. Don't get it twisted. Like I said. Craig is like, if you listen to some of his music, he makes very alternative sounding hip hop that's up. No, Craig is nice. Craig can rap. Nice. I think the biggest difference between, and it's funny, I'm gonna shout him out. It's an OG I used to work with. He from Uptown in Philly, from up top. His name is Shell. Shell called me, and Shell a straight shooter. Shell was like, "Yo, Young Boy can rap." The difference between you and Young Boy was, he was like, "I believed everything you said." Thank you. He was like, conviction matters. So that's why, like, if me and Craig have a round two, it's like, show me what you learned, because I see the convictions there now. This, that, and the third. But again, the benefit of being able to go second where I go, that scene that went viral does not happen if he does not get up from the table and walk off. And that's true. And that shit was so funny, bro. Again, shout out to you. Shout out to Takeover Files, because that was literally the best episode to me that I've seen. And I've been looking at that show for months. And I just found it, like, I think 7 months ago. And I've been looking on TikTok, and I'm looking at this, and these kids is just going at it. Girls going at it, guys going at it, girls on guys. It's like, that's crazy when you see a girl and a dude battle.
You don't see that often. And the one episode I missed was Ty. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And bro, again, I want to salute you and you know, prayers going out to you and your family for you to be successful,
Thank
for you
you
to be
so much.
to get more knowledge. You understand, to get, you know, your goals, have some kids, get the family going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop to you is not everlasting. It's not, because you got more things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I, ironically enough, that's probably always been one of my biggest detriments as it pertains to making music, is the fact that I've always had so many other things to do. One of my big homies, his name is Endai. He actually got inducted into the Recording Academy. They're super proud of him. He made me make him a promise last year where he was like, can you just give me a year full of doing music? And I was like, I got you. Like a full year, no breaks, doing music. And then Battle happens in February. I had an EP come out that people really, really liked. I am extremely excited for everybody to hear this project on Thursday. It's called 5247. That's the house that I was raised in.
Okay.
I can let you know who some of the feature artists are. Like I said, we got Craigville and Keefiano on the same song. I have a great song with a kid named Amir Ali. That's on the project. Amir Ali is literally one of the biggest things blowing up out of West Philly. Black Thought just brought him out to perform at the Roots Picnic this past go around. So I'm super excited for everybody to hear that song. I have a great song about two of my cousins that passed away with a female artist named Black. She's super talented and whatnot. I have a song with one of my DJs, DJ Wayne Staggs. There's two singers on the song. One name is Jada Lee. She just got inducted into the Recording Academy. Another artist. This is going to be her first time being on all streaming platforms. I'm excited for her. Her name is Blue Harmony and whatnot. And then I got two female rappers that were just on the radar. The name is Jada Key. They're super fire. All of us are on the same song together. Can't wait for y'all to hear that. And then I have a super special feature. The last feature on the project is actually, I have a cousin. And I don't know if you know, I did a gospel rap song called Sunday Church. One of the singers on that song. So Danny Allen, who's the lead female vocalist on that song, she's actually my older cousin or whatever. She works for the Philadelphia Orchestra, and she does an educational program helping kids learn how to write music and different things, whether it be instrumentation or hip hop. She actually just got inducted into the Recording Academy as well. There's a beautiful song on a project where we do our own kind of rendition of Kanye's Family Business. And the song is actually named after my grandmother. And the whole entire song is, dedicated to her, everything that she means to me. And I even talk about kind of what it was like seeing her at the hospital for the last time. And when I talk about that experience on the song, but it's a very, very beautiful song. Like I said, man, I'm blessed and I'm grateful to know some amazingly talented people. And I'm extremely excited. Me, my engineer Gage, shout out to him. I'm super excited for y'all to hear this on Thursday, because I feel like for the people that listen,
please send that. Please send that so I can get that. I want that. I got it. And matter of fact, what's going to be the single from this EP?
Well, it's already out, to be honest. The This Is How We Do probably is the single. So the next follow-up single probably would be, because I want to say that there's two songs that are already. So Cotton's Place is on it.
Okay.
This Is How We Do is on it.
Okay.
But the next single, to be honest, would be the You Do remix with me, Yano, and Craig. And then after that, it'll probably be I don't know the order I'm gonna do yet, but it's either going to be the song with all the singers and the female rappers and my DJ. That song is called One More Chance.
Okay, yeah,
so it's either gonna be that, or me and Amir Ali have a song. Our song is called Stay Together, because the family that prays together.
Stays together, exactly.
Yeah. So it'll either be one of those two songs, but all of those songs will have videos for them and whatnot. So it'll either be one of those two songs, but I already have in my mind all the songs on the project that will get videos. To be honest, it's probably common knowledge for me. If you see a song with a feature artist on it, it's probably gonna get a video.
There it is.
But
I
yeah,
know that's
the
right.
very next single that you do remix, y'all will have that in 6 days.
No doubt. Well, listen, I can't wait to hear it, bro. It's been an honor having you here. Now, check this out. You ready?
Yeah,
Did
I'm
you
ready.
realize we was on here for an hour and 35 minutes?
Good conversation.
Yo, I'm looking at the time. I say, what the hell? Yo, I'm having a good time, bro. For real. I'm sitting there going, oh my goodness. We still have people in here too, but you know, this is literally, you done broke the record. This is the longest conversation interview that I've had in over 200 interviews.
Oh wow.
This is it. This is the connection. It's a connection, y'all. I don't know. I met him the first time today, and the connection, and we're sitting here talking, and I'm just listening, and we going back and forth. And I looked at the time, and like 1 minute, 1 hour and 35 and counting. Like, oh shit. But anyway, before I let you go,
Yes, sir.
all right. Before I let you go, what I want to do, I always ask this: name your 5 best hip hop cadences.
Cadences. You want me to say the year with the artist or just the artist?
Just artists.
Just the artist.
Yeah.
So my favorite cadences, right? In no particular order.
Nope.
Jay-Z.
Dope.
Snoop Dogg.
Hell yeah.
Ludacris.
Damn. Okay. That's
Andre 3000.
Definitely. Whoa. Okay.
And who do I want to give this last one to? I think I'm gonna go with Buster.
Damn. Let me tell you that. And you went with cadences. You damn right you went with them. Each one of them sound completely different.
Yeah, and I think they're all great for what they do. I think Ludacris, for whatever reason, I think it's probably because of the acting, super underappreciated.
Unappreciated.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm old enough to remember what he did on that "Made You Look" remix. I'm old enough. Like, it's just like all of them have a verse in my mind where I go, I was in, come on, I think I might have been in college when Buster did what he did on that "Look at Me Now" with Chris Brown and Wayne. There's my favorite freestyle of all time is probably the Jay-Z Grammy Family, John, when he went up to Hot 97.
Yeah.
He's having heaven on earth, will his wings still fit him?
See?
Oh, right.
Yo.
Andre 3000, he'll just find a pocket you couldn't even hear.
Don't he? Yeah.
You couldn't even hear
crazy.
It's just and there's nothing you can tell me about Snoop Dogg in '94.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's nothing. Doggy Style, there's nothing. No.
It was over. Yeah, he kind of smashed that. I ain't gonna lie. Did you hear the he did the remix for what's the name of his song with Scarlett?
No, I didn't hear that.
Boy,
I'm gonna check that out tonight. I didn't hear that.
Boy, listen to the remix with Snoop. That Get the Fuck Out. Step the fuck. Yeah.
Okay. I know that song. I didn't know he did the remix though.
He did a remix.
Okay.
Bro. My God.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you hear Lil Russell just recently had Snoop in the studio and they did something together?
Really?
And but Snoop Dogg at his big age to potentially have the best verse on this song.
Thank you. Yes, I could believe that. I could believe that because when you hear that remix, you're gonna say the same thing. Because I think Busta is a lot of people made the remix for it, but Snoop with the video killed it.
But also Snoop got a cheat code.
Nice.
Snoop got a cheat code too.
You
Snoop Dogg, to be honest, if we having real conversations about hip hop, Snoop Dogg has a top 5 voice in hip hop history. When we talking about just voices,
you just know who that is. As soon as you hear
Snoop Dogg, Rakim.
Yeah.
It's just
Rakim. You just know. You just know.
And it's effortless. You just turn it on. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I seen Rakim's Tiny Desk and I heard he didn't even practice. They said Rakim just showed up and was like, all right, you ready?
That's it.
Let's just do it. I've been doing this for years. But nah, But nah, those is my 5. But
That's a hell of a
my
5.
favorite kids, and again, there's other people I love. Like I love Wayne, I love Drake, this, that, and the third. But those 5 there, they take it elsewhere with their cadences sometimes.
No
and then
doubt.
Lil Wayne will be my honorable mention. That's my
There it is. Damn, that's an honorable mention. That's a hell of an honorable mention. Shit. But yo, listen, it's been an honor having you here, brother.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna, if you want, I could send you a copy of this tomorrow if you want the whole interview.
Please do. I definitely plan on posting.
Yeah,
this is a great conversation, and I for sure we'll be back. This was a great.
Hell yeah, you coming back? Matter of fact, I want you to come back because usually what happens is at the end of the year we try to update people on the artists and the actors who ever come on the show. So I want you to come back. Matter of fact, I want you and Craig to come if that's the case. Y'all come back because the remix will already be out. He'll probably have something. Knowing your ass, you'll probably have something else anyway. So it's definitely something that I want to bring to you for you to come in, and, let everybody know what y'all doing and new projects, old projects, whatever y'all gonna do. We're gonna be here, party.
I'm down. Just same way we did before. Just let me know. I'm down. That's all you gotta do is let me know.
Exactly. So listen, everybody, I appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. I really do. It was like about $1.50 in here earlier. It came down. Yeah, $1.50 came in here from different platforms. Is that your wife?
Where?
Look in the comments.
I only see. Hold on, chat. Comments. Let me see. Is my wife in here?
She said Sierra Jordan.
Yeah. What? No, I don't see it. Where is that?
It's
wait a minute. Yep, that's my wife right there. Hey, baby. Love you.
Hey, wife. Listen, wifey, you got a good man here. I'm very proud of him. He's not my son, but I'm very proud of you, brother. For real.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good work. You're glowing. You're shining.
Thank you. And one thing I want to say is I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share your platform with me. Please. Like I said, I know for me, sometimes, I have my own doubts. I know things get rough. I know running your own platform might be the same thing for you. Please continue to keep pushing the culture forward and giving opportunities to artists. Yeah. These opportunities, they mean a lot to a lot of us. And while some of us might not admit that and things of that nature, to be honest, it really do. So please continue to do what you do.
Of course, definitely. And matter of fact, the day you come back, I would like to have your wife come in too. Just give it an appearance, because again, this seems like a movie. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all really need to think about it from when you was younger to right now. It's like a complete story. Like I'm sitting here and I'm just.
And the funniest thing is, one thing I'll say before we get off. My mom's. I mean, not my mom. Well, my mom, she's from South Philly. My wife's family, right? Her mom, and right, is originally from West Philly. So, like,
damn,
they're from like the other side. So they're from like the north side of West Philly. I'm from the south side of West Philly. But like, I have family over there. Like, I have cousins that know her cousins. So like, when we first started dating, one of my dad's friends, like my godfather, he has a younger brother. Is even younger or older. His brother married into my wife's family.
My God.
So when we first started dating, they were like, "Oh, Sierra got a boyfriend." And I guess it was all a family thing. The gentleman, his name, everybody calls him T. Goes, "What's Sierra's boyfriend name?" Tyrone.
Uh-oh.
What's his last name? Jordan. You from West Philly? Yeah. Is his dad named Tyrone?
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
And then he literally was like, "Yo, he's a great family. He a great kid. This, that, and the third." Because he watched me grow up, and it's just crazy how, like, and again, this is all God's plan. None of this is,
of course, definitely God.
Ain't that many coincidences in the world?
No way.
Right?
Exactly.
And it's just crazy to think of. In hindsight, I end up marrying somebody that her people and her is from less than 5 miles away, even though we did not know each other.
See, so funny. And all jokes aside, like I said, this is the reason why we connected. Let me explain. I'm 5 years older than my wife, right?
I'm 3 years older than mine.
Now check this out. You ready? I used to live in a part of Brooklyn. I was born in a certain part of Brooklyn. When I left, she became a resident in the same area.
That's crazy.
So her family knew my family, but they didn't know we connected. So when we connected, it had the the greeting, everybody was like, yo, I know you from such and such. Yeah, he's a good kid. Just the same thing. Yo, he's good, this, that, and the third. He ain't about that life and nothing like that. He's, straight and narrow. I was straight and narrow at one point. I ain't gonna lie. But we've been married for 35 years.
Congratulations.
35 years. That's my best friend. 35 years, bro. And it's God. It ain't me. It ain't her. It's God. You understand? And I thank her for that. And I thank you for sharing another part of you, because whoever look at this video they're gonna know Mr. Jordan, because we covered a lot. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get to know you as the man, not the artist, because we know you're a dope artist. We know that. I just needed that backstory because I had a feeling it was going to be interesting. And it definitely was. It definitely, look, almost 2 hours. Unbelievable. Crazy. Yeah. But listen, again, everybody, thanks for coming through. I'm going to sign out. Todd, I will definitely keep in contact with you.
Please do. Please do.
When you have any posts or anything like that, I will share it.
No
problem.
Thank you.
Because it takes a village to get this together. But
yes, it really does.
It really does, because we need views, we need subscribers, we need all that. Because at the end of the day, if I can help you and you can help me, it's all good. It's all love, like your boy said.
Yeah.
You know
and it really takes the community. And
yes.
That's something that we
lacking.
We've lost.
Yeah.
And all it takes is a couple of us to build it up and bring it back, to be honest. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No doubt. All right, guys, y'all take it easy. I'll be back Tuesday with Climax. Remember that group, Climax?
No, I don't remember
Climax. Way back in the days, the female group.
No, I don't remember Climax.
Climax. It was a female group. They was a band. She coming back. They coming to our show, Legendary. Actually, they're in the Hall of Fame. Like, that's crazy. Oh, wow. So this is some old people. Look, my age, yeah. My age. But listen, thanks again, guys.
We not old, we vintage, we classic.
I'm very vintage. Yes, I'm a classic. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a classic. I'm not a 64 Dodge. I'm not a 69 Dodge though. Nope. I don't want to be one of those. That guy. But anyway, see, look at me carrying on. But listen, again, thanks everybody for showing up. I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Ty, peace, brother.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir.